Hi there, welcome to my channel. I'll be showing you guys how I made this design. Um, I've done so many designs actually, but this I'm just specifically going to be showing you guys how I made this design. It's actually a Xmas design, an Xmas design. And also see this design. I made it myself using Corel. Most of my designs are done with Corel. You can see that corridor. But don't worry, just make sure you tune in to my channel. Even I show you more videos even on this channel, and don't forget to subscribe so that once I post next videos, you will see it immediately. So let's start. Looking at this e-flyer, an e-flyer for a church program for the Christmas carol per se. So majorly how I start my design is let's open a new dialog so that we can start the design afresh. Can go to file, new, we'll open a new page. That's for users that are just opening corridor. But me, I've opened a file already, it's even untitled, but I have a page one, I have page two already in that file. But I will not be opening a new file. I will just be opening a new page by pressing this plus icon here. Then how I start is, you know your dimension. You should know that for every social media designs, it is always a square. So your size should be either 8 by 8, 9 by 9, 10 by 10. Mine is 8 by 8. That's the average size. So you can use that. So let's draw a rectangle. You go to your rectangle tool, draw a rectangle. I'll be quite fast because of the video length. So go back. Once you go click a rectangle, draw a rectangle, make sure you're going back to your pick tool before you go and pick anything. Go back to your pick tool. Now this rectangle is just a rectangle, but I want to make it white color and also remove the outline. You can see some black outline here. So you can remove it by right clicking this icon here. Right click, set outline. Once you right click, you put set outline, the outline is gone. So let's take it back to the middle. You can take it back to the middle by pressing P on your laptop. So now you're trying to photocopy this and photocopy this. I'm gonna be quite fast and I'm going to be skipping some step. I'll show you everything. So let's start with the logo. The background is there. The background is just a cool background. I'll tell you where I got the background from. If you go into the design, you can see the background. You can see the background. Let's go back. I'm going to show you where I get the background from. Alright, so now let's type RCCG, FShadow, and all these. Let's type all our details out. So what I do most time before I start a design is that I make sure I type all my text. You go to your A, which is for your text too. Then type in your text RCCG shadow area. Let me check what's there. Lagos province 15. Lagos province 50. I said, so the font I used was Montserrat. So if I click on it now to show you my font, this is the name of the font, Montserrat. For most of them I use Montserrat. Even this is Montserrat, but this is quite different. Alright, so because of time, I'm just going to be copying it. What you can do there is just to change this one to Montserrat. Once it's Montserrat like this, what I did there, you can reduce it. We can change the size here. What I did there is that I made the first one bold and the other one was not bold. Alright, so to cut this, you can see that they're together, but I want to separate this. You can use Ctrl K. Once you press Ctrl K on your laptop, you can see they are no longer together, they're separated. Alright, so then make the first one bold and leave the second one. Then the RCCG logo. Because of time, I will just be deleting this and just copying what I did the other side. So make this place bold and just like that. And you guys, something that probably is not looking like mine. You can go to this second tool here, shape tool, I think I did something like adjusting the space in between them. So you can just use the shape to adjust. Use this, take go to your shape tool and try to adjust the side to adjust the space between them. I think they're called lagging and didn't. So just try to adjust so that it look like mine. Alright, and also this one too, I did that too. I tried to adjust the space between them. So yeah, because of time I'm very fast. The next one is Christmas Carol. Then Christmas Carol, where I got, you can see I'm trying to scatter it for you. Where I got the Christmas Carol, I typed it like normal text. Then this banner, where I got this banner for, I'm going to show you together in the resource getting section. Alright, so let's copy the banner. Let's assuming we know where we got the banner from. So let's copy the banner here. Yeah. So we want to type Christmas Carol is into it. So you can go to your text, type your Christmas Carol. Alright, this is your Christmas Carol. So how am I going to put it into this place to fit? What I did there, I did a little trick that which I'm going to show you guys. So what I did there is this. So what I did, I just went to line. This icon here is for, I think, your line to. So go to your pen to try to trace this code so that to fit. I'm trying to how to trace this code so that to fit in that shape. So I'm doing something like this, do something like this, then something like this. So I have to make it more bigger so that I can view. Just go to your line outline width. You can put it to 1. You can see it something like this. So what we're going to do now, this Christmas Carol, I want you to fit into this. So go to your Christmas Carol, go to your text, and go to fit text to part. Fit text to part. You change your icon to this, then you go, you can see it's already fitting to part. So you just go to something like this, then make it like that on it. Then okay. Then what will happen is that then you go back to your pick tool. Don't forget to go back to your pick tool. Then pick it. Then press Ctrl K on your keyboard to. You can see that it's together with the line, but I want to separate it. So I use Ctrl K. I press it's already separated. So I can now drag this here and change the color to white. Then I can add a shadow to it like that. Then I delete this. So you can see that what I did here is what I'm getting here. You can see what I did here is what I'm getting here. So you can see. So alright, so because of that, I'll just be copying this one there so that yeah. Okay. So that's what I did there. So you can see it. That's what I did here. Okay. So the next one is the theme. You should be able to do this theme. You type it in normal text. Change the font I use there is Montserrat. So change to Montserrat and size 9. And don't forget your shape too. You can see that it's spread across. So your shape to make it just once you go to your shape tool like this, then go to this side, this icon here, this one, then make sure you just drag it and just like that to make it fit like this. Drag it a little. You can play with it, freestyle it, make it look like this. Then the next one is for Christ. I copied it here so that it will be very fast. So this Christ, you're gonna type Christ. The font I use is Shapaza. I'm gonna show you how to download font online. Let me show you now because of time. So Shapaza is the name of the font. If you go to your Google, yeah, Google, your normal google.com. Since you know the name of the font, there's no need to waste time. Download Shapaza font. You see the website, it's going to show you. So you can see, click on the first one and you can see the font. Just click on and download. Once you click on and download, you extract the file and you install. Because of time, I'll be showing you that in another video how to install font. But then you go to this place, you want to type in your Christ, Messiah and all that. Okay, you go to your go to page 3. Okay, so you type Christ. Christ, you cannot see it because I changed my color to white, but let's change it back to black. Japaza, sorry about the noise. I'm in a rural area. Okay, so okay. This is Christ. Change everything to capital letter. Type it in capital letter. What I did there is that it was not a capital letter before. If you want to change your text, change the lower case, upper case. You cannot go to text, change case. Go to your text, you change case. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, now you change the font to Shapaza. Then it's like that. So you can increase it like that. Then the color is good, so you can pick a good color or something like this. Yeah, or you can go to your interactive fee here. Then you click on this edit fill. Yeah, edit fill. Then you just try to tweak the color to look like mine. Okay, so that's just it. I use Chapaza for here. Then the other place too. Okay, next is the Messiah. The Messiah that you should know that it's actually the same font I use for Messiah. Messiah the font, but how do we now do this text effect? You can see this gold stuff. How did I come about it? It's actually a long journey though, but I'm gonna be doing it for you. So what I did first is that I typed Messiah in Corel Draw. I bring it out like this, bring it out, or you can see keep it there. Then you go to your file, you go to export and you take it to PNG, save it as PNG on your desktop. Save it as PNG on your desktop. Alright, so now yeah, then you press make sure this one is 24, then okay. What I want to do is that I did this text effect not on Corel Draw, I brought it to Photoshop. Now if you go to your a website called freepik.com, you're going to be this freepik.com is where we get resources as designers. So if you go to your website, if you click on text effect, yeah, there are a lot of text effects here that you can get for free on this website for free. But I might not be able to I might not be able to find the exact one I used for this design, but I have my own text effect downloaded already. I have my text effect downloaded already, so I'll just locate that which I use even on my file and open it. I use Photoshop, so I'm gonna be using Photoshop to okay, you can see it now. This is what I used. So let's open Photoshop. This Christmas text effect, that's what I use. So Photoshop. Most of the time I'll be very fast and I'll be skipping some step, but I know that at least you'll be able to do you will learn new things actually. So this is Photoshop. Once you have opened it, normally you download it from that website. Once you download from that website, you're gonna extract it because it's gonna come out as zip form. So you extract it, then you open it directly. Once it's open like this, then you go to this area here. You can off this text layer off your I'm coming. No, off your presentation. Okay, so let's double the presentation is that text layer. Anything that text you don't need it, so you off your text, then double click on this. They said double click and see it, so double click on it. I'm using Photoshop 2022 or 2021, I think. So if you're using a lower version, you can also do it on any version of Photoshop once you know what you're actually doing. What I'm going to do now is that I want to change the text they use for Christmas here. I want to bring it to my own. So remember we have saved our text from Corel Draw as PNG and it's on our desktop. So once this load, I'm going to bring it into Photoshop. Then I'm going to be making sure it gives me this effect too. So it's quite slow and I'm actually out of time. So let's leave that pending though. Let's leave that pending. I want us to be very fast. Very fast. I want us to be very fast. This is actually reading. So it's going to show you something like this. I just have to just skip it. Okay, so now you're going to off this Christmas part. and all the Christmas part. This is gonna move away because of time. So let's go to now. This is our Messiah that was saved. So you can just copy it. Show more. Let's copy. So once you copy it, go back to your Photoshop. You press Ctrl V on your laptop to paste. So once you press Ctrl V on your laptop to paste, it's not really pressing. So I think because of time, what I'll do is that I'll go to desktop from here and I'll just try to drag it. This is it here in your Messiah. So drag it into your Photoshop. I hope you are getting what I'm doing. I'm trying to be fast because of the length. But so once you drag it to Photoshop, you save this. You must save it. You must save it. Once you save it, it's going to load. Then you go back to your original file. Then you're going to see the magic, the text effect, the magic. You can see it here. You can see it here. Yeah, this is quite small because of so you can increase it and do all that. Let me confirm the text effect here. So you can increase it and do all that. I think that's not the text effect I use, but because of time, you want to see something like similar to that. The reason why it's small actually is because of the font I use is small. So don't worry, I will increase it, and once I increase it, you're gonna get the exact text effect. Alright, this is it. So you can try to increase it. I press Ctrl T on my laptop to bring out this, then you increase. And let's see again. This text effect, yeah. I see I have a lot of text effects, but there are still more on that website, so you can download more and save it. Just like that. Okay, you can see Messiah, you can see the effect. What will just happen here is just once you have it has been something like this, you have to remove the background, then oops, sorry, that was not the text effect I used. You can see that this is the text effect I used. So sorry about that. So you just change. You can see from here where they put your text here. So the same process again. You're going to just remove this. Click on that. Double click on that to bring it here. And remove this and drag in your Messiah. So once you drag in Messiah, it's going to do the magic for you. Sorry about that. Okay, so do the magic for you. So this is just it. Then save. Don't forget to save. Control S, or you go to file and save. Control S and go to file and save. Then you go to Messiah. Then what will happen is you move your text off your presentation. Then go to edition, remove the background. We don't need the background. Yeah, so you just go to your file, export as PNG. So once you export, put it in your desktop, export as PNG, then save it. Then you go to assuming it's not there. So this is it here. You're gonna be seeing it once it's installed. Once it's saved finish, you can see. So you bring it to Corel, drag it to Corel like this. Either you go to there's too many ways. We even made the mistake there. We not copy this thing finish. There are so many ways to import the file into Corel. Either go to your file, you import. But even the way we save this, you can see there's still background. You're supposed to remove this background so that it will not affect our work. Then by so doing, this is what we're gonna do. This not this depth, this shadow. You can see it's this shadow that is of the shadow. You can export it again, export as PNG. Then go to your desktop. Then overwrite it for us. So now I think it's better this way. Than when you're done the writing. So this is it. So now let's bring it to Corel. Alright, now it's in Corel without any issue. You can see it is in Corel. So Messiah ID. So you can see that the space is too much or the space is covering is too much. So go to your shape tool, try to bring it down so that it not cover too much space. Then just like this, then like this, yeah. Then what text? This text is the same thing. You type it, type your text. The name of the text is Ali signature. You look for, go to your Google. If it does not, if you don't have it in your system, go to Google as I showed you earlier on. Go to Google, download the effect, download the text. Sorry. Okay. So next is how I got these old stuffs. This, even this, I'm gonna show you how I got this banner now and this Christmas stuff. So you go back to your website freepic.com. You can see it, but I'm gonna show you how I got it. So you go to freepic.com. Once you go to freepic.com, the search icon, you look for Xmas design. Once you have Xmas design, you see exactly where I got that stuff from. You can see where I got that particular design from. It's actually from here. I'm coming on. So let's make this Xmas flyer design. Oh, I think I saw it now. Okay, let's make this easier. Xmas flyer. Yeah, when you go to Xmas flyer, you see it. See what I use exactly. So you can see this is what I use exactly for that design. So that's what I use exactly. So how did I remove it from here? You download, click on download, free download. Once you download, it will bring you to have reached my existing limit for okay. Thank you so much. But there's a trick I can even use to even download more, but don't worry, I'll be teaching you guys that later. But now so you download it. Once you download it, you extract. Once you extract it, you use it. I'll show you the download. I've downloaded it before, so no problem. Where I got that banner from, you can see the banner, this green banner. I got it from here. I downloaded it and extracted it also. So that green banner that we use for Christmas carol, that's where I got it from. Downloaded it and extracted it. So I told you I've downloaded it before. So I've downloaded it before. Let's check my downloads. Let's see text effect, Christmas effect. So I've downloaded it before. So this is it. So you're going to be using Adobe Illustrator to open this. We're running out of time, but don't worry, I'll make sure I explain everything from the beginning to the end. So Illustrator is going to open, and when Illustrator open, it's going to be showing us this. And the other one I said I downloaded also too, that banner. I got it from somewhere too. So this is the banner, this is it. So let's open it. That banner effect I told you about, I got it from somewhere. Everything I pick my pieces from. So as far as I know what I want this, I want something that will be able to fit me for this. So I off this green stuff, I got it from here. So I will off all my layers out of it. I think what I just need is this. Yeah. So I have the many layers. So what I need is this. So even this one, you can see if you come here. So I got it from here. What happens is that you save this file, save, export as PNG. Then you get it on your desktop. Yeah. Or there's another way you can get it to. Go back to your Google. Go to Google. And type green banner. Green banner or green ribbon per se. So you just try to look for something that is similar to it. Let's use ribbon first. So you see something like this. This is exactly what I use. This is it. So you save it, right click, then save image as. So right click, save image as, put it on desktop. Right click, save image as. So I need to remove the background. Either I use Photoshop or I use removebg.com. I can use Photoshop to remove my background or use removebg.com. I'm going to show you how I remove my background in videos to come. So please stay tuned. Welcome to this channel. So once I'm in removebg.com, you click on upload image. Once you click on upload image, then you click on what you downloaded. Then to remove the background for you, and you can see it is now without background. So download it and save on your desktop. So now we have it saved on our desktop. So this is it saved on our desktop. You can drag it or you import to your Corel. I do drag most times. It's easier for me to drag. Now you drag it, it will bring in this green ribbon inside, or you can use it here. So you can just drag it in, then stretch. That's what I did there. I'm trying to show you what I did there. So stretch and try to be creative in that aspect. So this also, as I told you, you open AI. My AI is actually still opening and it's quite slow. Um, so what I did there is just that I opened it. I told you after you download it from free pick, you extract, open it in area. Open it using AI. AI is Adobe Illustrator. These are the things I have extracted, and I'm trying to see if I actually saved it when I was extracting it before. I did not save it. So I could have just pick it again and use it. But once AI is done, I'm going to show you. So I hope you are following. I hope you understand what I'm doing. Okay, then I'm going to just be copying this effect, then pasting it there. So you can see copying is just like it's an effect. It's not really an effect, like flowers put together. Then put it there. Then the next one is, sorry, I'm going to another design. Alright, the next one is this. This you have to know how to do this. You type in your text, put it on silent and make sure it's bold. This one go to your rectangle, go to rectangle, let's something like green, make it green, make it a dark green, but then power clip, make sure putting this box inside. You can see that your power clip inside. The next one is to draw that time. Yeah, I'm using my rectangle tool, so you should know that the rectangle tool to draw something like this. We are using a gold, so something like a gold. So you use something like a gold. First of all, the edges, go to your shape tool to make the edges rounded edges. Then we want to make the color that they used there was a gradient fill. They used two color, so we are going to be using two color here. So you go to your gradient tool here, click on it and make sure something like this. So gradient tool, then pick a lighter color. You can see it's two color. Then outline, this outline of white. So you can go to white and right click, set outline color. See the outline size here, you can increase it, increase it, something like that. Then you type. I'm not going to be doing that because of time. So you type in, so you can type in all these, and all this. You can see a line here. That means they use outline even for the rectangle each side. So So you're gonna type in all this. You can adjust the rectangle, bring it a little bit down. I see there was outline in the rectangle, so you can add outline by right clicking on the color you want to use for the outline. Then right click and put to set outline. You can see to have outline now. Then increase the size to 0.5. You can see there's outline now. So just like that. Then the last thing I'll be showing you is actually what I did behind this background. I blurred an image there. So we are going into we are going into the box so to see what's going on there. So how we are going to go in is if just simply by clicking right clicking on the box, right click, let's go again, right click on the box and edit power clip. Edit power clip. Now we initially we power clipped that rectangle inside. Now we're going to be editing power clip. Then this inside this rectangle there's also an image that was power clipped. So we're going to be editing. So this is the image I power clipped. Sorry, it's loading. So let's actually go back to our design. I think we are only out of time. It's already 30 minutes already. So the rectangle I will do initially, this is the image. Let me try to bring the image back to its form. Blur, go to Gaussian blur. I use Gaussian blur there. So let me try to bring the image to its form. So this is the image that was used. So I went to effect, I went to blur, I used Gaussian blur, then I increased the blur effect to that to like 30, then to be blurred. Now bring it back here and I use a transparency fill of multiply. So you go to your transparency fill here, transparency tool, and change it to multiply. Then you should be getting that effect. Getting that effect. Yeah. I'm sorry, I did not power clip it again. You can see it's showing. So it's not supposed to show. So you guys click power clip inside. You're putting it inside this box, so you can see it's inside just like that. So I think we are done for now. Yeah, we are done for now. We are done. So that's just the major thing I did in that design, which made it look interesting and make it look cool. So I think the last thing is just how I brought that flower out. So I told you this is AI. Once AI open, you can see this is what you downloaded from Fabric and this is how you're gonna show. What will happen is that as it did in Photoshop, you're going to be offing, go to this layers panel, your layers panel by right. If you don't have a layers panel here, go to your windows, click on layers. So by right you see layers. If you off this is for the flower, so you don't need to off that. Let's start from the down, start from beneath. You can see that this background that is here, that is even the background I use for my design. So let's off all this, off all this, let's off all this. You can see that this background, so this background was even the background I used. So first of all, let's save the background, export as. So exporting this background because I use this background even for the design. So go to the desktop, so it just export as can export as PNG, can export as JPEG. This one. Then the next thing is for us to now the flower. Now the flower. Let's go on. Now let's on the layer for the flower. So then off the background. You get something like this. But that to remove the black, just go to this layers, please click on it. Then locate that black spot there. Look, I think it's somewhere here. That black is actually for the shadow. So we want to remove the black, like it's showing that there's a shadow. So off the black, then go to the other one here too. Try to locate it. Where black is actually shadow, as I said. So remove those black. Then now you can go to file, export as PNG. So make sure you pick your desktop. You can change the name because you have exported something like that before. So you export as PNG. Then we are done in Illustrator. So you already have the flower on its own as PNG out there. The flower is going to be showing in a few minutes here. So it's still loading, that's why it has not shown. So this is your background and your flower. I call it a flower. Flower income that comprises of ribbon. Alright, so once it loads finish, it's just trying to be slow. So let's even take this background into Corel Draw. I told you I like dragging it inside my Corel Draw. So you can just, this is the background, drag it inside. You can see the background, I'm dragging it inside. So I drag it inside, you see your background now inside Corel Draw. Alright, so let's try to reduce the size like this. Then the flower too, you can drag it inside too. So that's just it. So flower, drag it inside, background, drag it inside. For the background, you are just going to, once I downloaded it, once I drag it, you can see the flower is inside already. So let's work on the background first. The background, let's power clip it. But either you right click, power clip inside this box. So your background is inside. So you now go to edit power clip, or you guys click on the box and you see it. If you don't see your edit there, you see edit even in there. So this is your background. Then you send it to the back. You click on your order, send to the backup layer. And then we are good to go. 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 So that's how I was able to get this design. That was how I was able to get this design, and just like this. Then I drew another box at the back. This box I can send it if you want to send it back. So very easy, very easy. Just try to know all those tricks. If you have any question, you can ask me. You can see what I did here. That the same ribbon I brought in, I just put it at the edges of both. Then I draw a rectangle. Then boom, our design is ready and it is set. So yeah, I'll be stopping here. So if you have any question to ask, how I did this, how I did that, it's actually a simple design, just little tricks I used for design. So alright, so don't forget to subscribe on my channel to get more videos and also know how I do the little tricks in my design. Alright, thanks for your time. Remain creative. Bye.